It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Widespread heavy rain threats from the central to the eastern Gulf Coast region continue. They're going to travel northwestward across all of the east. An active lake effect snows begin tomorrow and continue through Thursday downward of the lakes. Record warm morning lows are likely along the east coast tomorrow morning. Arctic air to surge south into the northern plains and upper Mississippi Valley tonight into tomorrow. Critical to extreme fire weather danger continues across portions of Southern California. Closer to home, a cold front sweeps through. I'm sure by now you've noticed. Expect some chilly temperatures and those gusts of wind that kind of bite your skin. Coldest temperatures of the season are tomorrow morning. Temperatures are going to rebound by Thursday through Saturday. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. Yesterday, we discussed Mayor Craig Turner of Cloudcroft resigning Thursday evening. A few weeks short of his first anniversary as Cloudcroft's mayor, Turner decided to step down from his full-time, no-paid job due to struggles with the trustees on staffing issues. The audio we shared yesterday missed the most important part since the audio cut off.
With that said, because I do disagree and I believe that we should have more help, but y'all do not believe that, and that's fine. That's the beautiful thing about our government. That's the beautiful thing about the way we run our government. With that said, Village, I'm stepping down as leader.
That audio is from the Cloudcroft Reader. The Turner administration has been one of hands-on leadership, trying to clean up missed tax filings, mixed debt and village loan payments, and fiscal compliance issues uncovered in the early stages of his term. Village trustees appear to be in shock and disbelief over his resignation, and the village will be conducting a special meeting today to appoint a new mayor. Be advised that the traffic lights at the intersection of East 10th and White Sands are going to be shut down tomorrow from 8 until 5 due to a traffic cabinet replacement. The intersection is going to be a four-way stop for the duration of this replacement. Also, the traffic lights at the intersection of East 10th and College are going to be shut down Thursday from 8 till 5. There's going to be a replacement of the mast arm on the southeastern side of the intersection near Dollar General. The intersection is going to be a four-way stop for the duration of this mast replacement. The Alamo Senior Center presents the Holiday Craft Fair. That's happening this Thursday from 9 until 1. Arts, crafts, jewelry, and a whole lot more. That's at the Alamo Senior Center, 2201 Puerto Rico, 575-439-4150 for details. The Otero County Shop with a Cop is happening Saturday.
For the third year in a row, Thrive is partnering with local law enforcement agencies to host Shop with a Cop. Every child deserves to feel the magic of the season, and Shop with a Cop makes it happen. This special program connects local law enforcement with local children in need for a day of holiday shopping, smiles, and lasting memories. You can help make this season unforgettable, too. Donate today at letsthrivenm.org and choose Shop with a Cop from the drop-down menu. Every dollar brings joy, hope, and support to a child right here in our community.
Stephanie Hale with Thrive of Southern New Mexico. Check out the Thrive Facebook page for more details. The 4th annual Santa in the Basin is happening on Saturday, December 14th. From 1 until 3 at the Tularosa Community Church. That's 101 Central.
Santa in the Basin is a partnership of Santa on the West End, and we are an organization that helps give Christmas to the less fortunate kids and their families. We are dedicated to helping children in need at Christmas time. So what we do is we put on this event down in New Mexico in Tularosa. We decorate like a gingerbread house. Everything is all decorated nice and neat. They get to see Santa and Mrs. Claus. They get a gift, a filled stocking. We have cookie decorating. We have go fishing. We have entertainment. We have music. We have hot dogs and popcorn and hot chocolate.
To make a donation, please visit SantaOnTheWestEnd.com. If you have any questions, call Mary Barunda, 520-508-2196, or email santainthebasin@gmail.com. Toys for Tots is accepting gifts as we speak. You can give a little joy to our local children. Drop off your unwrapped toys at Tularosa Basin Regional Dispatch, the Otero County Sheriff's Office, the Alamogordo Police Department, and the Otero County Administration Office. Donations are accepted now through the 20th. Effective January 6th, the Otero County Administration will transition to a 4-day work week. The change is going to allow for extended public service hours, enhancing convenience for those wishing to conduct business with county offices. The following departments at the Otero County Administration are going to be impacted: the Purchasing Department, Finance, Legal, Human Resources, County Manager, and Healthcare. The operating hours will be Monday through Thursday, 7 to 6. Well, today is Tuesday. It's time for an introspection with our good friend, Pastor Johnny Walker.
This is Johnny Walker with this week's introspection. The joys of last-minute Christmas shopping. Every year without fail, I find myself scrambling to find the perfect gift for that unexpected guest or that person I completely forgot about. And let's be real, the mall on Christmas Eve is not exactly the most peaceful place on earth. It's like a scene out of a disaster movie, with frantic shoppers and stressed out employees running around like headless chickens. But fear not, my fellow procrastinators, for I have a solution to our last-minute gift-giving woes. Instead of panicking and buying whatever junk is left on the shelf, why not have a little fun with it? Buy a few gift cards for places that have absolutely nothing to do with the recipient's location. I'm talking about a ski resort gift card for your friend in Florida, or a surf shop gift card for your cousin in the Midwest. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Laughter and confusion, that is. But in all seriousness, the true meaning of Christmas is not about the gifts or the stress of shopping. It's about spreading love, joy, and kindness to those around us. Sometimes the best gift you can give someone isn't something you can buy in a store. It's a kind word, a warm hug, or simply being there for them when they need it the most. So, as we navigate the chaos of the holiday season, let's not forget to slow down and remember what truly matters. It's not about the presents under the tree, but the presence of love and compassion in our hearts. And if all else fails, there's always next year to start our Christmas shopping early. But where's the fun in that? Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good laugh. This is Johnny Walker with this week's introspection. We'll see you again next week on Crazy Radio. And if you got to hear us before that, we'll be at 3001 Thunder Road. Take care.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
You let him try violin because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
22-year-old Alan Leyva Vasquez has been arrested in connection with a crash that occurred this past Friday at a Las Cruces motel that killed Carrie Sholin and injured Robin Schultze. Leyva Vasquez initially told police he had been assaulted by 3 people with guns and he ran into the vehicle to get away. He later changed his story and told police he was in a hurry to follow another vehicle. He also changed his story on whether he hit the brakes or not. Video footage obtained by police shows the defendant calmly walking to and then running before he entered the vehicle. The SUV is then observed reversing at a high rate of speed and crashing into the motel, completely entering it. The vehicle in the crash also had fictitious Texas plates. The Clovis Police Department is searching for 27-year-old Alex Zapata. He's been accused of murder, and despite leads, he has not yet turned up. Officers had a domestic violence call on Friday around 11:20 a.m. They responded and contacted a woman at the apartment. Zapata was thought to be at the apartment with a firearm, and the New Mexico State Police also responded to help secure the perimeter. A search warrant was served for the apartment after the occupants failed to cooperate, and Zapata was not found in the building, so they're looking for him. A man who attempted to kill a Silver City police officer in 2021 learned his prison sentence yesterday morning. Ruben De La O of Las Cruces fired multiple shots at Officer Stephen Larimore and other officers during and after a traffic stop. De La O then led officers on a chase and continued to shoot at them before he eventually gave up. De La O was found guilty of 5 counts of attempted murder and aggravated fleeing. Judge Jared Hofak it to 39 years behind bars. U.S. Representative Melanie Stansbury, Democrat for New Mexico District 1, announced yesterday she's going to be running for ranking member on the House Natural Resources Committee. Every year, thousands of bills are introduced by the U.S. Congress, and only about 5% of them actually become laws because of the cumbersome process it takes to make it to the president's desk. If any legislation is introduced involving energy and mineral resources, federal lands, water, wildlife, Native American issues, that sort of thing, it's going to pass through the House Natural Resources Committee. Since Republicans hold the majority in the House, that means the GOP controls the chair of all committees. St. John's College in Santa Fe is now offering free tuition for any student whose family earns $75,000 or less. The free tuition offer is open to U.S. citizens and permanent residents who submit the free application for federal student aid and show a total income of $75,000 or less and typical assets. Following your freshman year, they're going to get those same grants as long as the income or assets don't change. Students can also receive grants, loans, and work-study opportunities to help with the cost of housing and food. The policy will go into effect for incoming students beginning in spring 2025. New Mexico is now the 12th state in the nation to have a high-tech option.
Anyone who has a New Mexico ID or driver's license can go into their Apple or Google Wallet on their smartphone, and they can add their mobile driver's license as a new form of identification.
Stephanie Chardon-Clark, the Secretary of the Taxation and Revenue Department, speaking with KOAT.
This is another option and really just a convenience. If you go to a business where they need to verify your age or identity, this might be a way to just make it simpler.
The process is pretty straightforward. If you have the Apple or Google Wallet option on your phone, press the plus button, then click on driver's license or state ID. It'll take you through a step-by-step process on how to get your own digital license. Now, this is a very new option. The Taxation and Revenue Department states that even if you have a mobile license, you should still have a physical one on you as well. As for me, call me old-fashioned, but after seeing how many times phones and phone carriers get hacked, especially this past year, I think I'll just hang on to my plastic one. Sports and weather coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, that just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 37 games for New Mexico girls basketball today, including Carrizozo at Lake Arthur, Estancia at Capitan, Dexter at Mescalero. Tularosa heads to Cloudcroft. Wow. Go, Lady Cats. Las Lunas comes to Alamogordo. Go, Lady Tigers. There are 32 games for New Mexico varsity basketball today. Those include Carrizozo at Lake Arthur, the Institute at Tatum, Dexter at Mescalero, Estancia at Capitan, and Cloudcroft comes to Tularosa. Wow. Go Wildcats! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting as high as 23 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 46. Wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 14. Low tonight of 21. Wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 16. High tomorrow of 50. And no wind chill is in the forecast. In Cloudcroft, partly sunny skies, winds gusting up to 21 miles per hour today. Mostly clear tonight, sunny tomorrow. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 28. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 0. Low tonight of 14. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 4. High tomorrow of 37. Wind chill is going to make it feel like it's 4 degrees. Don't forget about your pets' pipes and plants. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KLH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.